Hello and welcome to lesson 1 of the Preparatory Piano tutor book. So in this lesson you have your teaching aims, which are shown here, and the teaching aims that we've got is to learn about the flat sign, to learn about the key of F major, to learn about the F major scale, and also to learn about arpeggios for the first time. And the arpeggios that you will learn will be the arpeggio of C, F and G major. So the book actually starts by introducing you to the flat sign, and you can see this sign here is called the flat sign, and if you look closely you'll see in the key signature here you've got actually a B flat written, and you're given the opportunity to practice writing some of the B flat signs on the stave. So obviously when you play a flat note on the piano, it's going to be the key immediately to the left of the white note. So for example, if you've got an E note here, the E flat is going to be here. And if you've got a G note, your G flat is going to be here. So the first piece you're going to play today will be a piece where you're experimenting with putting a flat note in to a piece of music. And the piece is called Steamy Summer Blues. And if you look very, very closely at bar 4, you'll see that you've got an E flat note written. And the E flat on the piano is this one here. I also want to draw your attention to the very last bar in this, because you'll see that you're actually going out of what I call the 5-finger position. And you'll see here how you've got your C, you go down to the G, and then you finish off by going right down to the low, low C. So just be aware of that when you're playing this piece. Right, I'm going to play for you Steamy Summer Blues. Okay, and then we move on to having a look at a piece of music that's in the key of F. So music is in the key of F when there's a B flat in the key signature, as shown here. And if you look closely, you'll see that the piece Imitations also has a B flat in the key signature. So you can see there's quite a bit of detail in this piece. You've got staccatos, and you've also got this little sign here. It's got a little line underneath. Now that sign is called the tenuto marking, and it means that you give the note just a little bit more emphasis. You've also got the crescendo as well, and you've also got the slurs to go against the staccato, plus also you can see you've got some rests. You've got your quaver rest, your crotchet rest, and also your 4-bar rest. You've also got the word which says marcato, which means marked. So the next stage is actually moving on to the scale of F major. Now I would recommend if you're thinking of doing imitations, to practice playing the scale of F major before you play imitations, because that will help you get your fingering and get everything in place. Now, the problem with the F major scale is it has got a B flat in a very strange place, which is here. So because of that, in your right hand, you have to do alternative fingering to your usual fingering that you do for your scales. And you put your finger number 4 on that flat, like this. So when you get to the top, you can see you've got your little finger left over. Now you don't have the same problem with your left hand, because the B flat doesn't really cause a problem. So you can use your normal conventional fingering on your F major scale here. Right, moving on to the arpeggios now. There's 3 arpeggios to learn. The arpeggio of C, F and G. Now all these arpeggios are going to be just 1 octave only. So to play arpeggio, you start with a C for the arpeggio of C. You miss a note, put finger 2 on that. You miss a note, you put finger 3 on that. And then you miss 2 notes and go up to the top C again. So here we go. Okay, and the equivalent is also found in the left hand, if you want to try that too. Using finger 3, then finger 2, up to finger 1. The same process is repeated again on the F major arpeggio. And the left hand. Then finally, if you go over the page, you finish with the G major arpeggio. Then left hand. And that completes all of lesson 1.